It's James with NetNewsledger. Joining us by phone is Minister of Families, Children and Social Development, Karina Gould, who's in Thunder Bay today and talking about the high prices facing families at the grocery stores. Minister, what's your response to these high grocery prices and how they're affecting families across Canada?
Yeah, well, first of all, we know how difficult it is for families and individuals right now with the high cost of food, which is why in the federal budget we've put in place the grocery rebate to try and offset some of those costs and help families out. We recognize that it's not the silver bullet, it's not going to solve the solution, but at this point, every dollar counts, and it's really about helping out the families that need it the most.
Now, that's going to have how much money go back into the pockets of Canadians?
Yeah, so for an individual, it'll be about $225, and for a family, that's about $460 or so. And so it's a one-time payment. It's for about 11 million Canadians who receive the GST HST tax credit. And so it's something that we're very focused on, and for those 11 million Canadians, it makes a difference.
Now, one of the areas that a lot of our readers and viewers at NetNewsledger are from northern communities and Indigenous communities across the north. Prices in the north are, for those of us in more southern parts of Canada, would shock us.
Yeah.
What's being done to assist remote and Indigenous communities to have access to affordable, healthy food?
Yeah, so that's a great question, and it's something that's in the budget. So the Community and Food Infrastructure Program has been topped up for remote and northern communities specifically. I mean, my goodness, when you travel to the north and see the cost of food, it's astounding, right? Like, it's absolutely astounding. And so no wonder, it's hard to get healthy, nutritious food in those communities. And so we've made sure to include in this budget continued support and a top up for the Community Food Infrastructure Program, specifically in remote and northern communities.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about these plans from the federal government?
No, look, I mean, this budget is really about trying to address some of these, real pocketbook affordability challenges that Canadians are facing right now. And so whether you're in Thunder Bay or somewhere else in the country, we want to be there to help you through these tough times. And, we're going to continue to make those important investments in Canadians to get through this and hopefully back to a place where, as we see, inflation is already falling, and it has been consistently for the last 8 months. And so hopefully we're going to get back to that more normal range by the end of this year.
Mr. Gould, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us this morning.
My pleasure, James. Thanks for having me.